tell me, are we live now?
Yeah.
Okay. Cool.
He's gonna hold whatever he was gonna say.
Yeah.
No, I was gonna ask like how much can you clown somebody that didn't sign up for your draft? What's the level you want me to be at? Or not? But
the more you know the person, I think you're allowed to. But
yeah,
I don't think anybody's gonna get their feelings hurt.
Yeah,
he's known for months. I don't care. He's known for months. I don't care.
So welcome to the morning spike where we're supposed to be drafting, but hey, somebody didn't sign up for the fantasy league.
I like how you hit live, like right as I was like this. So this is like the profile picture I got.
That's a good picture. Put that as the frame now,
right?
Yeah. Everybody do the mark.
Oh man!
He makes that face during other times too.
Hey, Khalil Herbert is back and participating in today's practice.
Khalil Herbert, yeah.
You see, everybody came to practice. Roquan and what's the other dude's name? 18 and a half sacks. I can't believe my mind is gone.
Robert Quinn.
There you go. Yeah, he's back too.
He came back, man.
Yeah.
I heard Khalil Mack. Why did I say Khalil Mack? He's not even there. I heard Robert, not even Robert Quinn. Jesus. Roquan Smith came back so he could clear the way for a trade.
Man, that whole thing is pretty terrible. I don't know. I feel like you trying to represent yourself is dumb. Because then you.
So we found out he's not representing himself. He has a representation guy that is shady as fuck.
Right.
Like he's got one
Omni St. Brown or whatever.
Omni something like that. Or Omni some
the little child.
Huh?
Yeah, and they're like the only photo of that website is a little kid.
Him? No, it's him and his two kids. It's him,
I thought it was just a random kid.
But you still can't talk to him. That's what the NFL was like. Yeah, you can't talk to him. It'd be tampering because this dude is not official at all.
That's why. Yeah, he got in trouble for that.
Yeah. So don't. Hey, it's not always about putting your homies on. Everybody ain't LeBron and his boy. His boy went to school and got the proper certification. Can't have a homie from the corner store helping you. I don't know that. I feel like if he had an agent, he would have to deal.
Oh, let me not bring that up.
Yeah.
I love how you fit both all in one sentence.
What's up, Jimmy? I know, like
family issues, stuff. And then Roquan ain't going nowhere.
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
I had a heart attack, but Roquan.
Yeah.
I heard Steelers are really trying to get him.
They should.
They need all the linebackers.
They should trade him.
I said that on their show too.
Right. I commented when it first started happening. Hey, look, if you can get something for him, let him go.
What do you guys think of Deron Payne and a fourth? I heard we were throwing that out there. Gives you a defensive tackle for the future.
I don't like that. I would want to. I need a higher pick than a fourth and a better wide receiver than we have right now. Besides Darnell Mooney, that's not really asking a lot. A better wide receiver than everybody but Darnell Mooney. Like this could be a lot of people, But
of all the teams, though, I know I mentioned the Ravens for sure. The Ravens, I feel like would be the best spot. He would automatically just be like the leader of all 11 dudes there right away.
Yeah.
But
it comes down to what are they willing to give up? You know what I mean? And what are the Bears willing to take? Because I think the Bears, Roquan even thinks he's worth the first. I mean, then the Bears could be like, oh, he says he's worth a first, so we're waiting for a first. They can easily do that stupid card. It's like,
I think he's the first. I think he's the first. He's one of the best in the league, and he's only, 24, 25?
Yeah.
You get him for multiple years. You're going to get yourself a stud.
If you can afford to keep him. That's true. Apparently, he's looking for over $20 million a year, so.
Jimmy goes, what's up, guys? He goes, I need a clear answer of who indeed that motherfucker. Who is indeed? I don't know what you're talking about.
From the beginning of the show.
Yeah, which one?
Oh, right. That motherfucker. I didn't know what
well,
you talking about either.
Well, I can't.
Yeah, we can't.
I don't know him too well, but at the same time,
Derek Carr.
There he is, right there. Ain't that him right there?
No, that's not.
No,
him.
that's
okay.
Braden. We have that's Braden.
Okay, I was
So
like, oh shit.
You're talking about Brandon. We're messing with Brandon because
I swear
Brandon,
to God, I was like, and
he's
this
just signed up.
motherfucker right here commenting
No.
shit. That's
No, Braden signed up. He's in. Well, because I sent the leak to Braden and Brandon. So
and then Brian's been in as well.
Yeah. Dude, you better not be driving in Hanson telling like
he clearly is. Hey, you should just log on and do the green screen thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
Pull a Frank.
Green screen out the police that are pulling you over too. That'll be a terrible one. Oh, look at me, green screen. Tase.
All right, so we're not. So it don't sound like. Look, I feel like I need to point the finger at somebody, but I'm not.
You keep saying it.
You might as well do it now.
Tank.
Yeah, me. Yeah.
What?
Why isn't he not here? Why?
I don't know. I mean, I can only do so much. I can only send you the link so many times.
All right. Well,
hey Jimmy, you want to get in the fantasy league?
I was gonna say we can get Jimmy in there. He's basically
Jimmy in.
Hey Jimmy, you want to get in the
Jimmy's
league?
Here. He's on every
right. He's here all the damn time.
I know. That's what I said. He's on our show. He's on the.
Hey Jimmy, private message Tank your email. We're sending you a link.
Join us. Funny is, I have them boys on a. I asked him to be on our other Build a Blocks league. That pilot year that we're doing.
Yeah.
And he's there every episode. He's there every episode. So I'm just gonna pilot it with just 6 people and see how that works. And then that way next year we'll roll it out.
So I got invited to a league from somebody at work. It's called a Guillotine League. Have you ever done one of those?
Oh, we literally just did one of those.
Your smirk.
Oh yeah.
Your smirk is kind of like, what are you? Go ahead, keep going.
No, I never done one. Why are you?
You're a liar.
Like what's
you're a fucking liar. You're a fucking liar. Either that, yeah. Either that, you haven't watched any of our past shows in the last month.
Right, 2 months.
2 months.
That is correct.
Okay, yeah, then that explains a lot. Hold on. Was this individual Brian inviting you? Okay.
No.
The Guillotine League. I actually have one. Wow, you're missing out, bro. I'm giving out a jersey out at the end of the year for the winner of that one. It's IDP as well.
Is it over? Like you guys already did your?
Yeah, we did our draft already.
Yeah,
it was like a.
I've been pushing it for months. We were pushing it since after the draft, and then it wasn't until. Hey, that's.
I've been pushing diapers for months.
Hey, but you at least made the Nerd Huddles draft. Okay, so that's that.
Jimmy's a no-go. He's only popping on for a bit.
All right, hey, you're at least.
I mean, you could join the league. You can join the league, and then
just draft while you're out.
Just draft while you're out.
All right, so
I mean, put it at auto at the very least, so we get the person going.
We can get another person that'll be committed to it. We should probably draft like next week though.
Yeah. I mean next week. I mean if someone goes like, look, okay, what are you gonna do about Kenneth Walker right now? You gonna take him? Exactly. We don't even know. Right now his procedure and all that it's very odd, very weird. I don't even know. Like honestly, Travis Homer is looking like the guy. Okay. That's one concern of mine, and that's a running back. Running backs are going to run thin. Let's see. Another injury that might affect today's draft is Antonio Gibson, Miles Sanders. I don't think any of us are going to draft Zach Wilson.
Nope.
Tyquan Thornton.
The NFL
probably
shouldn't
not
have
in our
drafted
league.
him.
Say what?
The NFL shouldn't have drafted him. Zach Wilson.
Hey. Well, the Jets. That was the right team for him.
To be terrible.
Yeah. I don't think Donald Parham will make our league. Nicole Hardman, maybe not. These are all dudes that may affect the draft now. I feel like with a redraft league, next week might be the best week for it.
Yeah.
It's on the last week, on the very last. I mean, even the following week after that would be ideal.
Yeah. I usually like doing my drafts like the weekend right before the first game because then
and that's most,
everything play out.
Do.
Yeah.
Well,
shit. I mean, there's some people that like to draft like before the first preseason game. I was like, y'all crazy, man. It was like
on a redraft league. That's
There's one league I was like that. I was like, we haven't even seen people play. Like people even got hurt yet. Like
guillotine leagues in when it comes to redraft is probably the only one I'll do early. But Dynasty and all that, you can do that anytime. Like you can literally do that after the draft, like the day after the draft. And I've seen that happen. But yeah, what the hell is he saying?
Your comment makes zero sense.
First pick, he's talking about Zach Wilson.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, got you.
Yeah, I got you, Brian. I understood your comment.
But
hey, so now,
damn.
Why are the Bucks offensive linemen just dropping like flies? Jesus.
They're old.
Yeah.
Right.
They're all senior citizens over there, man.
He's going to get his Medicare treatment for that. AARP.
Tyler
Diabetes.
Linderbaum is done for about 2 weeks.
The diabetes.
Since we're all like in this situation because of fantasy league draft mix up, what you guys got for your top 5 or whatever, how many ever you come up with fantasy football league fuck yous that piss you off for people to do in your league?
Oh, like those annoying ass people do, like pick up somebody that's already retired.
He just singled himself out.
to the mofo who, when I send you a trade, you need to at least respond to me and say, I'm considering the trade, but I'm still thinking about it. Okay? Don't just be sitting there for days, hours, and weeks, and then pretend you ain't there, and then say, "Oh yeah, I just seen it today. You still want to do it?" No. Why? Because my dude's injured. Why? Why would I want to do it then? No, get out of here. Non-responsive ass in the trades. That's my biggest one. That is my biggest one right there.
Why don't you go ahead, put the ad at him? You calling somebody out? At him.
That happened multiple times, and as a matter of fact, that happens if it's somebody's. Yeah, that wasn't specifically. Hold on, you did it.
I know it wasn't just to me. I know it wasn't just to me, but I know
you know who that was. But then, and then someone in this league did it too. Look, I hate that because it's like I sent you an offer. You need to at least respond to me and tell me, hey, look, I seen it. Just give me some time. That's all I ask. If you send me a simple response of saying, give me some time, okay. That's it.
I feel like the one of the key points to a good fantasy league is communication about this stuff. People rarely often is a trade like, hey, look, let me do this. Yeah, the end. It's like going back and forth. Oh, well, let me get this dude, or you go back and forth with people about stuff. But if you don't even have that first step, you got to be. It doesn't go anyplace. It's just like with your lady. You got to talk to him and be nice. Hey, what's going on, baby?
I don't know.
What's going on?
I'll accept the decline right away.
Yeah.
Like if you decline it right away, I'm like, oh, okay, all right. It was
not interesting. Cool.
Sorry. Exactly.
But yeah.
That's my
So I got one.
Go ahead.
Because I got a guy in my other league that does it. So kind of staying with the trades, sending trades that are blatantly garbage. Like I don't get it. I don't get why people do that. Like, do you just think I'm stupid, or you think the person's stupid? It's like you're throwing so many people like under the bus. You're saying the commissioner's too stupid to pay attention to it. Like, all the people are not going to complain about it. It was like that's just a trash trade. And then when you get called out on it, you're like, well, it doesn't hurt to ask. Yeah, it does. I hate that shit. It's like, don't send me like a crappy player for like 5 of my good players and say like, oh, well, it works out. I was like, nah, shut up, man. Like,
yeah, I'll take your Irv Smith for my Kyler Murray. Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Get out of here.
He was like, well, you need it. I was like, yeah, I need a lot of shit, but I can like give up all the rest of my team for that one player. Like, that's okay. Right. So that's an annoying thing for me.
Or if like someone who's like 0-6 and their friend is like 6-0 and they're like, here, take my 6 best players for like your 6 worst players. And you're like, really? You think we're gonna let that happen?
See, but I feel like no, and that's up to the commissioners to say no. That ain't happening.
So
if the commissioner
bad commissioners, that's another one too. Just letting any kind of bullshit slide right before the trade deadline. Oh, I'm not gonna make the playoffs anyway. Here, let me give you Mahomes for anybody.
Yeah,
Chris Conti.
Right.
I'm gonna change the name of the show to annoying fancy league moves.
The number one most popular one has got to be the person who don't set up the lineup, and then when they play you, they set their motherfucking lineup and actually try to do something.
Right,
motherfucker been around the world a whole 2 times, and then get back to you for the second time. Motherfucker want to set his lineup that time and put his people in when everybody else got a free win. Bernard Adams. I call you. See, I'm not Martin. I'm Edna. Bernard Adams. That's you. That's what you the reason why our league died. Bernard Adams. But that's fine. He killed our fantasy league. And now we haven't had one in 2 years because people was tired of his bullshit. Yep.
Yeah.
That's it.
That sucks when the leagues die. Especially over like one person or something stupid.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what my next faux pas is? People not paying out the payouts for your fantasy league.
I was just about to say that.
It's the worst thing ever. And not letting people play and even draft without having put their money into the league.
I was gonna bring this up too. Tom Brady's due back.
Yeah, you got I'm making a new thumbnail so you guys can handle the things for a minute.
Well, a lot of people were
filming the man singing.
Well, a lot of people were thinking it was built into his contract with Fox because he signed that huge 10-year, $300 and some odd million deal with Fox to be an announcer when he retires. So a lot of people think this was built into his contract. So that's why he left for personal reasons.
How are you going to make somebody film some shit in football season? One of these things is more important than the other.
Apparently,
I mean, but I guess he is Tom Brady. He can go do whatever the hell he wanted to do.
What's crazy is that this man, they're not going to say no to him. They're going to allow him to do it.
Which is crazy. Wasn't going to play in the preseason game anyway.
No, why? Why would you? It's just funny that I expect nothing less that with the Bucs be like, all right, you want to do this? Yeah, that's fine. Just be there for week 1, all right? You'd be all right. Shows up, tears it up.
Is he gonna tear it up? He's like 97 years old.
Look,
and he's got no offensive lineman. He's got no offensive lineman now.
Yeah, that is a bit concerning. His offensive lineman falling 5. But
that is true. That is very.
He's got Justin Fields offensive line right now. That's what he got.
I saw his Christian Worf on the right tackle.
Yeah,
better than anything.
That's better than us. Yeah.
Oh man, I almost closed my damn page out.
Oh, I would have buy more.
No, I feel like Tom Brady's going to do terrible at the Masked Singer. Like when Gronk was on, I was like, it's definitely Gronk. Like there's not a whole bunch of 6'6" motherfuckers to do this and stuff like that.
Was he doing his patented white boy dances.
Yes. Yes,
Like,
he
oh,
was.
I know someone who dances like that.
My wife watches that show, and it was like, yeah, that's definitely a football player. That's definitely probably Gronk, and it was Gronk. He was rapping like, "My name's Gronk. I play tight end for New England. I used to, not Tampa Bay."
Just giving it all out.
Right.
Honestly, though, I think he'll be fine. I'm not worried. Like, I understand.
You're not worried about the Bucks?
I think the Bucks can still be the number one team there. Like, for the rest of the teams that they got there, they got a lot more questions.
Oh yeah, you mean like for their division is garbage? Like,
yeah,
you know,
no,
100%. Like
100%.
they're gonna cakewalk to the, you know,
yes,
to that. But
that's why I'm not entirely too worried about them.
And
but
I don't know what their cap space is like. Do they have money to do something else?
Let's find
to
out.
get some better fat guys.
Let's find out.
I don't even think there's any better fat guys out there, but at this point,
they have 10 mil. They have 10 mil.
Yeah, but some of the guys, if they go on IR, they can use that money.
Yeah. That's very true. Let's see here. Who is available?
Probably nobody at this point.
Interior lineman.
Nobody young, that's for sure.
No,
right.
that's
no, might be able to find
somebody fishing on the bank like the Bears did last year.
Right.
I don't know. I'm trying to figure it out right now. So if I see, what do they need? Give me a position that they probably need.
Probably center and guard at this rate.
Center because they lost what's his face, right?
Yeah, I think they lost their backup center too. Just like the Browns.
Left guard. Let's go left guard. The best left guard that's probably out there. Young. Oh, no, they're all signed. They're all on. That's a good question.
Boop.
Hey.
Is that Brian?
Here he goes. Eric Fisher says Brayton.
Yeah.
No, it's true. Eric Fisher is out there still.
Yeah. It's interesting.
Brian, I had to explain to them that I'll be right there. No, I'll be right there and I'll be there in 5 minutes. I had explained to them that meant like an hour.
No, I had a meeting like an hour away.
Hey, and you called that he was going to be eating too.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, no, I do it because Marvin was here. I was like, man, I'm gonna eat because he's saying this. I got that.
Yeah. So back to my faux pas for the draft. I was in a league that I got invited to, and I won. Payout was $750. Took him 2 years.
Jesus.
2 years.
2 years.
Yeah.
2 years. And this is like
Lord.
friends of friends type of league. So I didn't know these people to like, find them. 2 years. And it was always, oh yeah, you're not, but I got the money eventually. I wrote it off. I wasn't expecting to get it at all. So 2 years later, I was like, man, that's great. $750.
So I got one. Well, real quick, I got one that I'm gonna leave and finish up. So I'm the commissioner in my other league. The dude called me last week. He's like, "Oh, hey, I still owe you for last year." I was like, "You owe me for the last 3 years. What the fuck are you talking about, man?" It's like, so he's like, "Oh," so he like sent me like the money, and I was like, "You could send me next year, the year that we're gonna draft soon too, like get on top of that." So he hasn't said anything back. I was like, "Man, come on." So it's not only like getting the money; it's like as a commissioner, hunting people down. Like, dude, where's the $25? Where's the $25? Where's the $50? So, and then they agree. Like, he's like, "Oh yeah, I'm good for the $50. Yeah, let's increase it to 50." I was like, "Y'all suck." So.
Yeah, in the biggest league that I'm in, the commissioner gets a $50 discount on the entry fee for having to deal with all the bullshit. So everybody else pays $150, he pays $100.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, it's
That's
a lot.
Not bad.
It's a lot to be on that shit. Yeah.
I had a guy in my family league. Martin will know who this is, and he was winning all game or all week, and then at the Monday Night Football, he ended up losing. and he got so angry that for 3 straight weeks he only played a kicker. He had everyone else on the bench. Yeah, he only played a kicker.
I don't understand how that proves any point.
Yeah, I don't know. He's like, oh, I'm not going to play though. And then, of course, he gets to me, and then he decides he's going to put a full lineup, and I ended up losing to him.
That's exactly what he was saying. That's exactly what Marvin was saying.
Cool.
That type of shit.
This guy's like the biggest sore loser ever, though.
There needs to be like a fantasy league background check,
right?
Entry form or something like that. There needs to be like Carfax for fantasy league players. Like, hey, look, tell me the last 3 leagues you was in. I need the references for the commissioner names for you to be able to join. Be like, hey, have you ever just not set your lineup? Have you ever drafted 2 kickers? Have you ever made unquestionable trades?
2 kickers. Oh, Fredo. No, Fredo, you're out.
Oh, did we? Oh, hold on. Did we message him?
He just sent a message saying that we weren't drafting the game. Yeah.
Tell me when we're about to start, please. Oh.
I think he was talking about the draft, probably.
Yeah, because he ain't coming on the show, huh?
What are you eating, Brian?
A Denver omelet from the Continental Pancake Place off 159th Street.
Is that where you're meeting at? That was an extra stop.
That wasn't where my meeting was at.
Oh, okay. It's like, I'll be right there. Extra stop to get Dominic.
Everyone in the meeting was fat, so of course we had to do somewhere where we got good pancakes.
Right. Continental Pancake Place on 159th.
Yeah, we're off the expressway.
159th and what?
South Holland, man, right there.
Oh, like by where the Bible place used to be?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. That's not what that place is called.
It's Continental Family Restaurant now, but
didn't it used to be Blueberry Fields?
No, it's always been Continental.
Oh, okay. Whatever.
Blueberry Fields is right down the street.
Yeah. I don't know. They price is high as Giraffe.
Yeah.
Can I say pussy on the air? I don't know. But,
already did now.
Yeah. No, they be like, orange juice. I can have a large orange juice, $4.79. Look, forget you. I'm going in Jules and bringing my own orange juice, $4.79 for a glass of orange juice. It's terrible. They pancakes ain't that damn good. Now I'm getting sued by Continental Pancakes.
I was like, white right now.
Nice street.
Do not come at Nerd Huddle. Come at Marvin Richardson. Call me. I'll spell it for you. That's all right.
Yeah.
So
what happened with this league? I don't even understand what happened. Like I was on sleeper in this at the same time the whole time.
Let Martin tell you what happened. Martin tells it the best story.
There's only 9 out of 10 people in there. We're waiting on someone.
No, but what happened, Martin?
This motherfucker's known for months. I went on his show, even told him, "Get your ass in the draft." Why is he so?
Like 2 weeks
why?
ago. 2 weeks ago, you did.
2 weeks. I went on literally on his show and told him, "Look, you need to join on this draft." Oh yeah, I will. Yeah, just like you say. Oh yeah, you will get a better lighting camera or mic. Oh yeah, you will. I don't care. It's been months.
To be fair, he was supposed to be in he was supposed to be in the Netherlands or something like that. Amsterdam. He was supposed to be in Amsterdam, yeah.
Making a tent. I go to my hotel rooms. I told Tank, I moved the entire furniture. I literally put the lamp in my face or somehow, some way. Like I'll open up the shades, look out the window, like something, man. Something. Making a tent. He's a really cool dude, but making a tent.
It sounds like we need to make an award for him for like the worst fantasy player and name it after him.
I don't know. Last year, because didn't you get beat by someone in our draft? Like that didn't show up for like most of the year, and then everyone made it to the playoffs, and then they beat you in the first round.
No, all of my people died in the first round. That's what happened.
You kicked all of our ass the entire year.
I did, and then everybody died in the first round. I don't know what happened. Everybody decided to score 0 points.
I was like, Marvin's averaging 200 points.
Me and Marvin split last year. I remember that because at the beginning he wasn't hot fire until like week 4 or 5. I remember that. I know it
I
was.
think he only had like 3 losses the entire year.
I was 10-4.
Yeah.
I just when I looked at the app, I was like, oh yeah, it was 10-4 and lost.
He lost the first round.
You lost to a guy who played like 3 people who didn't play.
All right, Mark.
I was like, you want to cover him, Mark?
I don't think that's what happened. Let me see what happened.
That is what happened. The dude is.
It was-
He played like
It was that other dude who said he was played Dynasty or whatever, and then had his own.
Wasn't that Casey? And then next thing you know,
Yeah, that's his name.
And he had to take over. Man,
Tater
and then
tot, but dude.
Yeah, then Manuel took over.
Yeah, Manny took over, and that was it. And you did have like 3 guys that got hurt.
I did.
Because he played like Giants players that didn't play. I remember.
Look, man.
It's all right. I lost to Brian in the semifinals. So.
This episode.
You lost to me all the time, though.
Hey, what's up, Anthony?
Every game.
How are you doing, man? Look, hey, this episode has turned into talk about fantasy
bashing
and your problems.
basically.
Yeah.
So get on the couch.
There you go.
So
Annoying fantasy league moves. Don't be that guy.
If you feel like there's something you need to get off your chest, say it, and we'll elaborate on it, because we already said people that don't pay,
bad commissioners,
people that don't make trades, or they ignore your trades and they don't even acknowledge it. They don't say anything. They just let it sit there, and they don't say, "Hey, I'm gonna look at it. Give me some time." Like, they don't do anything. Another one was we said the pay one. What was the other one? There was another one. I think, Marvin, you said it. I'm not sure. But a new one is people that don't show up to their draft. Okay, people who don't show up to their draft only when your entire network has a damn YouTube channel, and when I go on your show and I tell you to
or
join,
at least like set it
draft,
up and get your team in there and be on auto draft. You know?
No, man, like I don't care. It's upsetting.
That's got to be the biggest fucking omelet ever in the history. You've been eating it for like 10 minutes.
Dude, it really was the biggest. I've never seen. Remember last time we went to IHOP and my omelet was like 8 times bigger than yours? It was like that size.
Yeah. Oh, see, now look, Anthony, aka Rasta, I've won leagues this way. See, like there was a situation where I was playing up against somebody and they didn't pick a defense. Sunday morning, didn't pick a defense at all. Didn't have one. Defense was on bye. I went and churned all the defenses so they would be, unavailable, so you couldn't pick one up. And I won. It's your fault. You make it to Sunday and then pick somebody up and allow me to do that. That's now your fault. You should have paid more attention. I churned every one of them defenses. Picked them up, drop, pick up, drop, pick up, drop, pick up, drop, just so they wouldn't be available. So
that's terrible.
But
I have a guy.
So I changed all the info.
Here's what happened in week 15. Tom Brady, 4 points.
Yeah.
Najee Harris, 4 points. Mike Evans, 2 points. And
he's going back to last year.
Okay. This was last year. This is when I lost for no reason, because those guys got hurt or whatever happened to them. They did terrible. Tom Brady ain't had 4 fantasy points in like 15 years, and then he decided that day to get 4 points. But that was on you, Anthony. You need to pay attention to your lineup.
That's Asterisk win.
He said, "Bro, that's Asterisk win."
You can say that. You can say that. That's fine. Asterisk win nothing. You need to pay attention to the league. Just like if somebody doesn't pay attention to somebody being available on the waiver wire, and then I pick them up, it is the asterisk win. No, pay attention. That's all about you. That's all about you paying attention to your draft. If you get beat by an asterisk, what's that say about you? Asterisk is a little simple, so you get beat by an asterisk.
Cold as ice.
Yeah.
I have one of them
Marvin-
leagues that I still haven't got paid out for. It's been like 3 years. I don't even just forget it. Whatever. And I paid my money. It makes me even more angry because I'm like the first person that paid the money, paid up front, and then I don't even get my money back.
It's time for us to roll to old boy's house. Come like the IRS.
At the door at midnight.
Hey, you should legit put a lien on his crib. Hey, this man owe me $500. Here's the contract. Now you can't sell your house because you owe me $500. Congratulations on trying to get your new place.
You know, there's another issue I have. I've seen this before. Redraft leagues. It happened where week 9, 10. This dude, all right, I'm 0-9 or whatever, right? You know what? I give up. I'm gonna deplete my whole roster and let everybody just go have at it.
For real though.
It's never ending, man.
It's the biggest freaking humble.
It's so good.
Somebody down there.
You know what? He what he didn't show us that he ordered 2 omelets and he just really failed. That's what happened. 2 identical omelets. He's like, look, I want you to make me a Denver omelet and don't fold it, then put another Denver omelet in the middle of it, and then fold that boy. He's got Denver omelet burrito. That's what he did. 8 eggs, 9 strips of bacon, 4 sausages, a hot link, and a bratwurst. That's what he's got.
Hot link?
Right.
I would say you don't see the person behind the camera constantly cooking. It's like constantly cooking. Here's a little bit more. Here's a little bit more.
Green screen, you don't see that?
Right.
You're gonna see
It's
like a hand in a plate,
right,
just
exactly.
kind of like just wiggle in.
Old Betty struggling bringing his food. You put old Betty in the retirement with that damn omelet order, bro. It's like
It's
Ron
funny because I
Swanson's
had
like,
this for so long.
Yeah. Wasn't there that clip that Pink
Right,
had
that's what's
of what's his face? Dr. Disrespect? Or
Yeah,
or
that
his
was
wife feeds him while he's streaming. That was funny as hell.
There's
Like,
a
he be
bunch of those.
gaming.
There's one.
He be gaming, and this hot dog on a fork just come flying in, like, and he be playing, talking shit, and this thing just goes and like hits him, and he's like, and he finally she shoves it in his mouth. He's like just eating it. It is hilarious.
Yeah.
And he, man, Dr. Disrespect, man.
That's awesome.
Ron Swanson from Parks and Rec. He's like, I went all the bacon
And done.
Like, I think you didn't hear me. You think you heard a lot of bacon eggs. I went all the bacon and eggs that you had.
Go ahead. Speaking of Dr. Disrespect, that dude was at 49ers training camp.
Yes,
he was like launching.
Yes,
I mean,
he was.
Yeah.
I mean, the dude is legit like athlete. You know, played college basketball and stuff. So
yeah, I'm like everybody.
Maybe we don't need to get mustaches like that. I think. Well, we got half of it with Tank and Mark. Everybody else needs up their mustache game.
speaking of, so this is I know it's super random. So I used to do Movember, and Movember would be you would grow out a mustache. No, not no shave November, because I do no shave all year. It's just mustache. It's just mustache. So it's just a mustache November. Yeah. I don't ever. But yeah. So you would do it, and the whole point was trying to raise money for men's health awareness. So like like prostate cancer, stuff like that. I think every year I did it, I got like $150, that month and stuff like that. So you sign up with the website, they send you a bunch of free swag, and then you just grow out your mustache. So I had, for a few years, I had like just a mustache. I looked like a fucking horrible policeman from
fucking like twirl at the ends, you like couldn't like
I did.
Camera.
I grew out my beard for so long and didn't touch any of my mustache. So when I cut it, I had all that and I got like wax and I curled it up. It looked stupid as shit.
Hey,
it was so fun.
News break. I've got somebody who can join the league right now. Can I send them the invite? They're going to participate.
Do you still want to draft or?
No, I'm just saying I can
next week.
It's whatever I can ask him, but like he's like, yeah, I definitely want to join. So I guess I've got the button on the invite right now. It's Anthony, Brian.
Oh no, because he's too good. You know what I'm saying? No, like Larry, yeah, he's great, and he will talk too much crap, and it'll be funny. So.
Yeah.
Was Rasta Anthony or a different Anthony?
No,
different.
I don't know who Rasta Anthony
No,
is.
not
okay.
Rasta.
I was gonna say, I was like, how many leagues is
Anthony's
that man
part of
in?
Yeah, he's part of Get Right.
Oh. Yeah,
That's right.
yeah. he's-
Oh, that's who
okay.
Anthony is. Part
Yeah.
of it, right?
Yeah. He's in our guillotine league.
Yep.
It's funny. Marvin come in the show. He goes, "Hey, you ever
I
heard
heard
of this,
someone to give him
this-
a guillotine league. I was
this
like, this
guillotine league? What the hell, guillotine league?"
He was like, "Yeah,
He
I
goes,
just joined
"Yeah."
one."
And then I called him out. I'm like, "That means you haven't seen a single episode in the past 3 months." He goes, "No."
And what
no,
did I
haven't."
say?
I'm like, "Okay, all right."
No. That's not even.
But it's because he's
I've
been busy
texted
with-
Marvin. I've texted Marvin about it too.
No.
Yes.
No, you
Yes.
didn't. Don't
Dude,
make me do
you
this,
don't check no
Brian.
text messages.
Don't
for
make,
nothing. Hold on. Let's go.
don't make me do this, Brian. Don't make me do this, Brian.
Pull out the
So
receipts.
I don't know. Look,
ain't no thing. What's wrong with your team? I just can't deal with this craziness. Lottery ticket. Hell yeah. How much did I was you?
Okay,
As you said, I just got a box. Thank you, Marvin. When did you send it? Because it ain't July.
It was
it's next
when we
weekend.
first talked about it. It was June. When we first were talking about it.
Are you coming to Saturday private screening? That's talking about Doctor Strange or some shit.
That's my thing.
Nope.
Yeah,
it's not there because he didn't. Because he's a.
I don't
Brian's a
believe
liar.
it. No,
It's not there because you're lying.
You deleted it.
Right.
I gotta look on my side now. I don't believe anything.
No.
That's
Hey, but the thing is,
It's not there.
I'll say it's right.
Bunch of unsent texts.
Anthony's part of it, the 18-man guillotine league. It's IDP. It's wild. We just finished the draft. If
It sounds really interesting and like
let me
super difficult.
Well, the thing is,
Next.
it'll be easy for those. Like you have to like pay attention, but then if you lose right away, then it's all the stress is gonna be gone though. Because
This motherfucker here.
What?
So I sent him the thing. I sent him an invite. The first thing he says, "What made you get tired of winning?" That's what Anthony says to me after sending him the invite.
Tell me you didn't win. How about that?
Oh, this motherfucker! I'm telling you, did you sign up? Let me guess. Did you sign up?
Let me see if I can. I'm trying to pull Brian's team up. All right, here's mine and Brian's team.
Yeah, because we go to fight. We go against each other.
This is for your cutthroat league or your guillotine
the
league?
guillotine league. Yeah. So this is our starting running backs and quarterbacks. Got Kirk Cousins against his Kyler Murray, his Henry C.H. Waddle, A.J. Green, Zach Ertz, Tyler Boyd. And then you went with Jamal Adams, DeForest Buckner, Kayvon Thibodeau, Fred Warner, Amos, and then his bench is T-Law, Gus Edwards, Brian Robinson, Marcus Callaway, Garrett Wilson, Hooper, Clowney, Gary, Jonathan Abram, and Patrick Surtain. Well, mine on the opposite side is Kirk Cousins,
Pretty good team.
Brees Hall, Montgomery, Chase, McLaurin, Mo Alley Cox, Adam Thielen, Wilson, Mack, Johnson. That's Jermaine Johnson, the rookie out of Jets. And then Bolton, Poyer, and I got Jones as my backup QB. Jamal Williams, Haskins, Walker, Parker, Palmer, Woods, Karlaftis, N'Kobe Dean, and Howard. So it's all IDP, and this is our first week one against each other. Again, if one of us beat each other, it don't really matter, because at the end of the day, it's gonna rely on the points on who the hell's going home anyway. So, but it would be kind of nice to get that win though.
So it's kind of bragging rights for like the 1v1, but then
Essentially, because I took the
ultimately
playoffs off.
it doesn't matter. Yeah.
So, what do you got, Mark? You got Patrick Mahomes, Gibson. Oh my gosh, this Gibson news lately. I'm not worried about him. I'm still not worried about him.
This would be extra pissed off to this for me if I joined the league and then I was out after the week. I would be super pissed off. And then
it's gonna be one guy
every week at work.
It's just gonna be looking at you like, oh man, how's your team? Oh, your team ain't in anymore. Huh.
Well, that's like
Dude,
Gardner's biggest fear is being knocked out week 1, since we're the ones like basically running it.
Yeah. That's the only thing I don't want is if I could go past week 1, I'll be okay.
So let me
you guys
ask
got to go
question.
past at least halfway, like legit
Yeah, you
halfway
do.
before like it starts
You
getting.
got to make it top 10.
Well, yeah, I guess, but I just don't. Yeah, top 10 might be ideal, but being first would be embarrassing. I'd be like, all right, guys, I'll see you in like 10 weeks.
Right.
You guys can run the show. Clearly, I don't know what I'm doing. I should not be on here.
No, that's when you're like, oh no, I did it purposely because I don't want to win the jersey because that'd be that can make it look rigged.
I got one more annoying thing that something reminded me of is don't bitch that like, hey, hurry up, I got stuff to do. Well, everyone's got stuff to do. Like, what are you talking about? Like,
yeah, we're looking at you.
It was like,
yeah.
It's just like he's like, oh, taking forever. Like, because I didn't draft within like 30 seconds. Like, give me a minute, man. Like, let me take my time. So like he's like this one was an 8-hour draft. So you had each pick had 8 hours. Now no one
people in multiple states, so like
multiple states and stuff like that. So it took a what 8 days, right?
It wasn't bad.
It was over a week.
Yeah, it wasn't bad. It went by quick.
Wait. How did you draft over 8 days?
It was 8 hours.
It's a slow
between
draft.
picks. Yeah.
It's a slow draft. So it's
I love that. That was cool.
Calm and smooth. Like you ain't got to stress about it. Like
so it's not like round times. It's like, oh, this person turned the pick and then you just pick.
So everyone had 8 hours.
Yeah, 8 hours.
Oh, 8 hours.
Like you're telling me
and then
that you ain't gonna
overnight.
check your phone in 8 hours. Like, come on, man. Like like I know at some point you gotta go take your shit. I know. Like you got that is the one time you're gonna look at your phone.
I had to quit that shit too, to tell you the truth. 8 hours.
Dude, no, it was 8 hours and it was 22 rounds.
Pull up your team.
18 teams.
18 teams, 22 rounds. It took forever.
All right, Anthony.
No, that also gives me too with bad commissions. Hey, we got 2 minutes on the round. You don't need 2 minutes. You don't need 2 minutes to make your picks.
Yeah, no, I was like, all right, look, take your 8 hours. If the 8 hours go by, it was computer draft, and I think that happened.
You kicked one person out of the league right away.
Oh no, that was at that point because that one. No, I waited the whole 8 hours though.
Mm-hmm.
I waited the whole hours.
Yeah.
We couldn't get a hold of him, and as a matter of fact, speaking of, it was Anthony's boy. It's Anthony's boy. Anthony Rasta brought him in. Yes, he denies it to hell and earth, but he denies it. But I said no. You know why? It's your fault because Anthony, I love you, but it's your fault because he got in the car with you and he drove to the draft with you. You know what I'm saying? Like you bring somebody to the draft. Hey, this is such and such. He's gonna be doing our draft, and then he's not gonna participate.
You brought this man into my home, into my family to eat at my table, and you disrespect me this way. That was my best Godfather voice. Sorry.
No, it's exactly. It's exactly how.
Hey, Tank, see if Anthony says he joined the thing. He said he did already or something.
Yeah, I saw.
He's in
I
there.
saw.
Okay.
Yeah, I saw.
Yeah,
So real quick, you said driving. I had somebody. I was in a different league with like some work people, and we were at somebody's house. This guy brought somebody with because we couldn't fill it up. Like you said, drove to the house. The man got high and drunk, and then like passed out in the corner at the draft, and like no one knows him except for the one guy. So like literally what you said exactly happened. Like you drove him to the draft, and he passed out. I know, right? Like you and your friend get the fuck out.
I gave him the 8 hours, man. I gave him the 8 hours. All right. Yeah. It was like round 2 or 3. I'm like, how? It's early in the draft. Like, no. So it was after like day 1 or 2. I'm like, no, he's not even paying attention. You're in a draft. You need to at least check your phone every now and then. Like, come on, guy. So whatever. Be gone.
I mean,
all right, so Anthony,
leave it open, from work and have a green dot the entire time.
Yeah.
It's coming.
True. The other Anthony, this man right here. This dude right here.
He's
Had
trying to figure it out. There you go.
This man.
I teased him for what, few hours,
Okay.
like 4 hours.
Yeah.
It was like the next pick is coming.
Oh no,
Had
everyone
this
was
man.
like, is he just filling out his queue? Is he taking his time?
Anthony was balding over here, and he's already bald. and he's
He grew hair and
it's like, look, man, I don't know. He's definitely making a hard ass decision. But he says, yeah, you were nice. Look, I gave everybody a chance, all right. But anyways, let's view your team as you asked.
Yeah, pretty good.
So he had Jalen Hurts,
Green Dot Kramer,
Christian McCaffrey, the hell I said, AJ Dillon, Stephon Diggs, Rashad Bateman, Gerald Everett. Yeah, this one right here. Pierce looks like he might be the number one right now, so that was a good pick. Holcomb, Wilkins, my bad. Jordan Brooks, Jeremy Chin, Danny Dimes, Herbert, Connor, Chark, Jalen Tolbert, Julio Jones, Dolchich, Roquan. Quinn. I am all over the place right now. Long and Walker, Trey Walker. So I mean, overall,
It's a good team.
it's not a bad team. And the best part about it is, I think you'll survive the first couple of weeks with this team, and it's only going to improve from there.
Yeah, cherry pick.
Because I would imagine that
when the person gets kicked out, the entire team gets dropped. So then you can
the entire team's depleted, and so it's not so chaotic. I'm gonna have both Tuesday, Wednesday waivers to give that waiver priority kind of thing. I'm not gonna have rolling waivers, and I told him it's gonna be chaotic because the fact that if it resets every week by position by the way you scored, it's gonna reset every week. So nobody is safe. Nobody. You can have one bad week and be undefeated and be gone, son.
So Rich really want is to be like number 17 after week 1, and then grab their best running back
guy
immediately.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but again, like how there's 18 other teams. Like a single IDP person can change that on Monday night. Do you know how many times Bobby Wagner saved me last week? Bobby Wagner by himself on Monday night, because Seattle had like three primetime games last year or something like that. Carried my team. I swear to you, I will never drop this dude on my Dynasty League ever. But he carried my team and he saved me a Monday night. I was like, this dude scored like 10, 20 points alone by himself by getting tackles left and right. But yeah, your bench is scary. Everybody's bench is scary. Everybody's bench is scary. Look, trust me, everybody's bench is scary. Look, let's look. We already looked at mine and here we go. We already looked at mine and Brian's. Let's look at Tanks or Mark's. Who you want? Mark or Tank? Somebody.
Let's look at Tanks.
Tanks. All right. So he's got Lamar Jackson
right next to each other.
He's got Lamar Jackson, Jacobs, Pollard, CeeDee Lamb, Darnell Mooney, Alberto.
I gotta change that.
Kirk, Garrett, Burns, Dave Owe. I like that. Simmons. Honestly, I think Owe is gonna do good this year. Simmons, and you know what? Me and Brian just after that show, we were talking about Simmons.
Yeah.
So Fitzpatrick, Malik Willis. If Malik Willis ends up starting, man, that is gonna be one hell of a hit. But Mozart, J.D. McKissick, Watkins, DPJ, TMJ or TJM, and then Tremble, Ojulari, Matthew, and Simmons. So Tank's team is gonna survive.
Who am I playing week 1?
Week 1?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. That's a good question. Oh, Flesh. He's one of our viewers.
One of the fans.
One of the viewers. Yeah, he's one of our.
And I might have to kick him out.
He got like.
I think
he's got
a
squad.
He has 11 points more than you already. I was like,
I gotta change some of the people out. So,
but I think he'll survive. Flash is going to survive. I'm a little worried about his Shaq Leonard though. He might have to.
That's what I'm saying. Shaq Leonard. I haven't heard anything else about this, so I don't know.
He'll replace him if he's smart. He'll replace him. But I'm not too like I like his team too. He looks good. Gotta love non-PPR scoring. We're starting like 20 guys and projected points are like 110. It's gonna be hard, but yeah, dude, I'm telling you, it's gonna be hard. It's a nobody's safe. That was my point. Nobody is safe.
All it takes is one guy getting hurt.
Yep, pretty much.
Yeah, I could throw everything off.
Yeah. So, look at mine. Who else we got in here?
You got Mark. There you go.
Patrick Mahomes, Gibson, Patterson, Moore, Treylon Burks, Andrews. All right. Do you have Andrews in every freaking league you own?
Maybe.
I don't think I've ever seen you not have Andrews. All right. MVS, Roquan Smith, Hutchinson. God, he's so good. And then
He
Josh
stole
Allen.
that one for me, dude. I was so pissed off about that.
You stole like 4 from me, so I don't want to.
I know. It was just constantly like
You guys are the same people. Stop saying that.
I was like,
Don't
all
worry
right,
about that. You guys are both the
you
same
took
people.
CD Lamb, you took Pollard, you took like 3 or 4 people.
I knew you were gonna get pissed about Pollard because I took him and I know you like him.
I was like, every time it would go that way, I was like, I just gotta get through Tank, but I already know he's gonna take my guys. So
Yeah, so Josh Allen, Bradley Chubb, Jalen Thompson, Ryan Tannehill, Jones, Benjamin, Dotson, Pierce, Jordan, Pay, Boye Mafe, Jamin Davis, and Cameron Crowe. So, again, look, Anthony,
Mine too.
not a great bench, but at the same time, like everybody's bench is can produce, but at the same time, it's like
knows.
I don't know, man. I don't know. So I wouldn't be too worried about your bench because your bench is going to upgrade as the further you make it into the league. So I wouldn't be too worried. All it takes one, yeah. So Marvin, this is what you could have been in, but it's cool, man. I guess
it's crazy having 18 people though. I was
You
like
missed
by
your- you
round
missed your
4, I
tax.
was like, all the starters are
understand.
gone.
Yeah, every starter was going around. All running backs were done by like round 1. Like,
Right?
all the running backs are gone.
I would say almost like round 2 for sure. For sure, round 2.
Yeah, round 2. Yeah, if you didn't have at least one running back by round 2, you're screwed.
Because here's how the draft went. All right. Let me show the draft. This is how this draft went. Okay. This is how the draft actually went. So this is the very first round right here. This is how it went. I had the 2. I took Jamar Chase.
Let's take a look at Mel Kiper's best available.
Oh my gosh. Kadani. Swear, man. I love this dude. He comes in here and just roasts me every time. All right. How you doing, Kadani?
That would be hilarious.
Hope you're enjoying your Sunday morning, bro. So yeah, look, Jonathan Taylor, Harris, Eckler, Henry were the first 3. This is Braden right here is what threw everything off. The moment this man drafted Josh
Allen 3rd.
Everybody freaked out. Yeah, everybody freaked out. Braden changed the entire draft. I was even getting questioned about my first round choice of receiver, but I felt like in my best way, I need to get the best possible touchdown, number 1. So, my bad. These guys let CMC fall to me. Yeah, of course you can have them. Go ahead.
I'll be hurt right now. Wait a minute. Wait.
Right.
You twisted another ankle, guys.
Acts like he scored gold with CMC. Get out of here. But look,
that's what everyone has said the last 3 years, and then all of a sudden by week 4, they're like, "Why do I suck?" That's because you're running
it's
back.
funny. It's funny. Anthony brings that up because even his show, even his guys are like skeptical about CMC. He's the only one on CMC right now. If them boys was awake right now, he'd probably comment on this right now, but he's not. But yeah, so it was like all running back right here at the end right here, right? and then on the turnaround, more running backs. So most decent running backs, like the ones, were gone by round
beginning of round 3.
3-ish right here.
Yeah.
Because right here is the questionable running backs. Like, do I get them? Do I not? Kind of way. So,
what do you guys feel about Saquon right now?
The same thing I feel about CMC.
Yeah,
maybe
I
not.
mean, you hear all these reports come out of New York saying that he's going to get, a huge workload, and they love him.
That's the problem.
Great job.
That's the problem.
True.
They don't expect in CMC too. Like, what else do they get?
Nothing.
I mean,
So you grind him into the ground, and then he's effed up again.
True.
Grind Saquon in the ground.
Right.
I mean, Baker. Chuba Hubbard's not necessarily even their backup right now.
I don't. Which is weird.
I see Booby Miles is still available.
Did anybody pick up Hubbard?
Yeah,
I think somebody did, right?
Yeah.
I
Hubbard
believe so.
was
I
gone.
would imagine.
Hubbard had
He's
done.
he's gone.
There he is. Right here.
Yeah.
There you go. Speak of the devil. Bradenton.
Oh yeah,
It's not bad.
Yeah.
And
That's that late too.
So
Solid.
who are his other running backs that he picked?
so this is his
He
downfall.
went running back. So that's good.
He went running back, but then he went a big old gap to Chuba Hubbard. So he only has 3. That's the thing. Like, there's 8 that he has to get. Like, I know for a fact that everybody's gonna gun after a running back week 1.
Yeah.
Whoever one of these teams is gone, they're gonna go after the running back.
yeah.
So
you guys play with a what's the
question.
cash amount you give people for your guillotine league?
what? The guillotine? What?
Yeah. So the guillotine league, I mean, there's like a money component to it to be able to pick people up. You've got like $200 for the year.
So I was gonna do auction.
Right.
And I decided not to do auction because I didn't want anybody to have that guaranteed, like, oh yeah, I'm gonna blow my entire fab on this one dude. I didn't want that. I wanted to be
so this
have
is
the
gonna
most
be purely,
questions. Oh no, I wanted to be the most unpredictable league of all time. Like
So
you
this
don't
is just
know.
gonna be waiver wire then who can get
It'll
that
be waiver
person.
wire if you
Yeah.
survive, and then I know some of them are gonna be like, oh, Monday night I'm gonna not play a certain amount of people, but then that might cost them because that might be that they could end up being short by a single point, get their asses out of the entire league.
Yeah.
It's gonna be so
Because
unpredictable.
it adds a whole nother aspect to it of like you don't want to be the best scorer because then you get the last pick. So you want to
Be right in the middle.
People,
I mean,
you got to look at the entire league and be like, all right, I need to be better than him, and that's it. Like I need to be better than that one person, and
You're not
make
just
sure
up
I
against
get an early pick.
your opponent. You're against everybody in here.
Yeah. So if you want a good pick, you have to try to not score so high.
Yeah.
You know.
So
I like that.
Braden had a good key source here, getting some really good linebackers here at the front. Like his defense gonna be set, right? He won't have to worry about that at all. And he paired up Josh Allen with Knox. And to answer your question, Braden, were you supposed to get a running back? No, not. You didn't have to. I like getting running backs in this type of league. Why? Because they I feel like everybody else is gonna go after a running back week 1. So that's why I kind of wanted to do running back at first, which I did. I ended up getting like 3 of them the first couple rounds. So yeah.
They dry up quickly, and then you don't know what's going to happen during the season, so it's hard to not have a running back. The quarterback got, only 18 quarterbacks going to go in the first 5 rounds, 6 rounds. So eventually you get one of these quarterbacks. But might not be able to do that for running backs. Most likely not going to be able to do that for running backs.
Where's Kittle? Where's Kittle and Samuel?
Kittle went fairly early, I think.
They were
It is
really early.
right there. TD Rubio in the 3rd. Kittle.
Okay, 3rd. And then where did Deebo Samuel go?
I'm assuming he had to have gone higher, I would think.
I would assume like in the 2nd round.
Right there.
right there.
Before me. Yeah.
It is another
round.
viewer of mine. So he's been in the show for almost a year now. So, he got himself 2 receivers right away, Mitchell and then Brady. So he's hoping that these guys get touchdowns right away. So
yeah, because that's the other thing. He only has 3 running backs in, but his 3 running backs aren't great.
No, not at all. So again, it depends. He might look up at the last couple of teams. His defense is really good though.
I think he had a lot of points though. Still,
we'll see. We will see. So, but then they are screwed the rest of the year if they blow all their fab. To me, the waiver is more predictable, but okay, I'm still going to dominate. Okay, all right.
I just can't wait. I can't wait to see who loses the first round. I mean, I hope it's not me, but I just can't wait to see what actually happens.
Hey, you guys need to go on your show and clown that person when they lose the first round. That should be the name of the show that week.
This week's clown.
Right.
But I know Dynasty Pylon.
Roster.
Yeah, right. Dynasty Pylon, you guys are going to do like a weekly update with the league, right?
Oh, yeah,
You'll try to
I'll probably cut them
like
on the league. Well, I'm sure.
Yeah.
I'll probably deplete their entire team just before the show or something like that. I don't know. We'll figure it out.
That'd be cool. That'll be cool.
To this, though, I understand what you're saying, but I mean, you still have the weekly unpredictable where you're going to land. That's what I wanted. The unpredictability. Where in the fab, you have your entire wallet budget. But I understand what you're saying, Anthony, and I get it. But I wanted the unpredictability the entire season. It could go either way, and I'm not trying to argue with you at all. Like it's just the way it is. Yeah.
So Martin, looking at these teams, do you see anybody who you think might be the first person out?
That's a good question. I want to know what you think.
That's a good one.
Like who do you think
it's going to be
teams?
All right.
Is it King Josh? Because he doesn't have much.
He don't have.
I mean,
and I'm looking at Hondro because of his running backs.
Yeah. And Tom Brady with the stuff we were talking about earlier. Tom Brady don't got O-line.
Tom Brady hasn't been there yet, so I mean, he's going back to practice tomorrow. So let's just wait for tomorrow to see what he actually does.
Here's my teams that I'm looking at right away that kind of like scare me right off the bat. I mean, all these teams have
we all have
weak spots somewhere.
Well, it's gonna happen when you have 18 people.
Oh yeah. But prioritize where you're gonna draft. You know what I mean? So you gotta somehow make some type of move. Like Braden, I felt like Josh Allen with the Knox should save him the first couple weeks. Like that I know for sure. King Josh might be hurting on running back. I get it, but he also has one of the best defensive guys in the league. Allen Robinson, I guess, from camp, he's looking good. Herbert is one of the best QBs in the league right now, so he might survive a week or two.
So A-Rob is the only one he got. I mean, Olave is his other wide receiver. That's 5 points.
So he's hurting on receivers, yeah.
He's really hurting on receivers.
So that's the thing. Somebody's hurting on something somewhere.
He's hurting on receiver and running back, though, to me.
Yeah. I think
Tyler LJ actually becomes the guy there, he might be okay.
Yeah, but that won't be till like later, though. Like he has to survive that long.
And same thing with Zamir White.
Yeah.
Josh Jacobs is still going to get the majority of all those snaps at the beginning.
Yeah. So it wouldn't surprise me that he's gonna try and get himself a running back first few days. So the other team I'm worried about is our first jersey winner, Robert here.
Yeah, all
he
receiver.
Take a running back. He can take a running back until.
And he took to Damian Harris, who Lord knows what's going to happen with him.
Yeah, James Cook. Look, I like him, but I don't want any of those running backs right now. It's going to be a committee back. I don't want any of those running backs right now at all. It's going to be tough for him too. I'm looking at Hondro, who again running back wise, and Mark Gibson is in a weird spot. But the lucky thing is, you might be able to survive and hopefully get one of those first ones.
Yeah,
but we didn't expect that though. That was just recent.
Oh,
that
I know. Trust me.
So
we didn't expect what? Gibson?
Gibson
Didn't we all expect
working
Gibson
out.
to eventually get hurt?
No, he's not hurt. He's practicing with the third string.
No, what?
Yeah,
I thought he was hurt.
He's
No,
practicing with second
they
string now.
What
Second.
the
Did he move
heck?
up
It
to
was second now.
He was
But,
initially moved to third string and then punt returns
again. Though I'm not exactly entirely too worried though. I'm not exactly too worried because he is doing punt returns and he's still like if from the last couple preseasons game he's still out there with the ones.
Yeah.
Rotated in. So that means
Brian Robinson's getting the starts though.
He's going to be between the pylons. I think Gibson's going to be the goal line guy. I think it might be that way because he's punting. He's returning the balls. We're missing the comments. Did you guys read any or show any of these? My bad.
No, sorry.
I was zoomed in.
Shit.
Oh look, there you go.
Man.
King Josh and TD Rubio are the lowest projected.
Yeah, that doesn't surprise me right now. I remember during Fox pregame show, and Rob Riggles picked it during fantasy skit that the rehab setting he's crying because he took Doug Martin early and he got hurt week 1 as he all done for the year. Doug Martin, bro, that's
a throwback right there.
Damn. Plus he said everyone in Rob Riggles and I took Tony Romo in the 3rd round, and everyone was like, "Oh man!" And then he said, "It's a keeper league. Check it out. It might still be on YouTube." I'll have to look at it.
Keeper league. Oh.
So Rob Riggles in his fantasy league, I'll have to look at it. Yeah. So it's interesting. Tank here has a decent team.
So TD Rubio.
I got some holes.
Everybody.
Yeah, but we all got
everyone has holes.
Yeah.
Like
Only thing that hurts you is like if Pollard doesn't score. Well,
yeah,
probably will.
But they're supposed to be using Pollard more as a wide receiver this year. What they said.
Yep.
So we'll see what happens.
Yeah. He'll still get some yardage. He'll still put up points. But it's a very interesting league because I understand the guillotine leagues, but how many guillotine leagues are you with IDP players? Not many.
So TD Rubio, George Kittle, Burrow, Johnson. Oh yeah, his second running back is Michael Carter, and then Isaiah Spiller. Oh yeah,
yeah,
definitely.
Those are like RB2, RB3 guys. He could survive week 1. He could survive week 1. He could.
Really went tight end heavy there in the first 10 runs.
Yeah. So, and he's in QHK is the highest projected. That's another guy.
That's the first.
That's our recent. That's our recent subscriber right there.
Yep.
So.
Yeah, but he's really depending on Trey Lance to be something special.
Yeah, because I don't think he got a quarterback until he got Marcus Mariota in the 18th.
Yeah, but so if Trey Lance isn't special and Marcus Mariota is Marcus Mariota.
Yeah. So yeah, this was the league that Brian invited Marvin to. So
I like his receivers though. Evans, Renfro, and Lazard.
We already said I looked through it.
He did not invite me.
He's right. He just didn't look through all of our our shows.
So it's your fault, dude. Wow.
It's my fault. And in the grand scheme of things, I blame myself.
Yeah, I would have joined if he had told me about it.
I mean, it was just on every show, so I just thought that since we just talked about every show, he'll just be supporting us on any of the shows that he might.
You see how far that stretch sounds? You see how much that sounds ridiculous?
That you watch one show in a month?
I watch every time Pan and Grizzly comes on at 9:30 at night for some reason. I'm in the bed watching it on my phone while I'm sitting there putting my son to sleep. Yeah, so.
Well, when Tank leaves, it's going to be a lot earlier.
What happened to be 7:30?
No, it's going to be because Tank's going to be gone in 2 weeks.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
Damn it! Already?
It's BABBY time. I mean,
that's around the corner. I feel like we
right around the corner, man.
Yeah.
Damn. All right.
Coming. So yeah, I'll be all alone on these shows now.
Nah, we're
waiting to be surprised.
Yeah.
So do you know and you're just keeping everybody else in the dark?
We don't even know.
Dude, that's
So
going to be
overrated.
so scary. And find out right then. Woo.
I wouldn't have went along with that shit. I'm like, look, I know what she said. Just let me know.
I just want to know what color to paint. That's all I'm asking.
Right.
Buy some yellow stuff.
Well, we like grays anyway, so we just left the room gray.
That's so inspiring for a child.
I know.
Well, we got pops of color. We got like the bright
like little stencils and stuff. I want to put it all on the walls.
Yeah, no, we got that. We got.
It's
not just like an empty gray room.
Congratulations. in a
This is an empty
Sears.
gray room. There you go. Nah, we got like she likes the I'm probably remember the alebrijes, whatever the hell they're called, from like the cocoa kind of like spirit animals.
Yeah,
you know, they're like super colorful, so a lot of like colorful like things in it.
That's really cool, actually. Okay, I'm okay with that.
You know, I got to put up a shelf and put up like all of them. So,
what are you hoping for?
I mean, honestly, a boy, but I mean, it don't matter, man. I mean, it's something we didn't even think was gonna happen. So at this point, as long as
way to tell the truth though, because every man is like.
Every man wants a boy.
I'm not gonna lie.
I'm done. I just can't do it anymore. I can't keep on trying. Because it's my luck. I'm gonna get like double. I'm gonna get like exactly. You know what she did at the party.
At Fredo's party.
I'm gonna have
every time she looked at you, she go, "Baby." He's like, "Nope." And you walked away.
I'm
like,
done
every single time.
Because if I get twin girls and I end up with 4 girls, I'm leaving. I'm gonna get my 2-week notice. I'm gonna sign all the stuff to them. And I'm just gonna start walking the earth. That's it.
Shit, man. Just start wearing a maxi pad just to fit in.
Oh, that's bad.
He's got a cycle now.
The Turpin guy because he took 2 punts back to the touchdown. Skip Bayless on Monday is gonna like how them boy. Yeah, man, that's gonna be annoying as hell.
Yeah,
Skip Bayless.
No, I mean, what is he gonna? You can't depend on returns.
No.
Yeah. No.
I mean, Marcus with Gibson. You better hope he scores, man.
I was like, I picked up Ryan Robinson just because. I was like,
take his with Pollard.
But again, look, overall, I'm not worried. I think that they're just going to
score touchdowns.
I really think that they're going to.
That's all that matters.
Run a committee back in Washington. Yeah. Look, this dude is one of the greatest athletes on that team, and they don't know how to use him. The dude was a receiver transition to a running back, and they're not using him as a pass catcher. He's in the Josh Jacobs role. That's what this dude is. He's a lot better than what they're actually using him, and people are questioning Ron Rivera's coaching skills.
Well, the problem is that they keep putting McKissick in that role because they're like, we like McKissick.
I don't.
And it's like Gibson used to be a receiver. Why don't you just put him there?
I don't know. I hope that this is the year they finally use him for what he was good at. But we'll see.
What do you guys say is the most versatile of all the guys that you could draft?
The most versatile guys that you could like. Anybody.
Anywhere. I mean, I'm talking about if you're doing IDP, that's one thing. But if you're doing just a regular redraft, who's the most versatile guy that you can draft to make your team, as well-rounded as possible?
Well, last year,
Anthony says CMC.
No,
of course he would.
We didn't ask whose ACL is going to be the most messed up.
Or shoulder, or ankle,
CMC. Get Anthony.
Good Lord, man.
Anthony, go away. Get out of my chat. CMC, man.
He can't even stay upright in practice. He blew over like a
Taysom Hill. No, not Taysom Hill.
No. Oh my gosh. What's his name? Last year.
It was Patterson last year. It was Cordero Patterson last year.
Yeah.
And Debo.
But that's what I'm saying.
I was thinking Debo, yeah, because I think Debo with a young quarterback, they're going to rely on him.
But see, the thing is, are they going to do that to Debo again? Like do the same thing to make it?
Not he signed that contract. I wouldn't care.
Right?
Let him do it.
Last year, the most versatile person ever to draft, and I'm not gonna lie, if you knew about it, somebody somewhere out there in IDP leagues did this, and if you did, I would love to just like praise you for it because you were the smartest woman or man on earth ever. Jamal Agnew for the first 6 weeks on Sleeper app had wide receiver / DB, and he was playing offense. You could put him in an IDP slot as a DB, scoring wide receiver points for the first 6 weeks. And when people started finally catching on, Sleeper was like, no, we got to change that. And they switched to receiver. Jamal Agnew's DB's flexibility was taken off the entire app.
That's a really good point.
Wow.
That's a really good point.
Wow.
You could put someone who
one guy
20 points at DB because he got receiver points. That is huge.
Wow. Hey, and there's your snippet for the show, man. That's a good take.
Some of these guys have dual eligibility. Like TJ Watt has linebacker DL. You could put him at your DL and yet still have other linebackers behind you. Like I know Mark in our Dynasty League has like 4 linebackers on his squad because they have the DL eligibility. He has Von Miller, TJ Watt, and who's your other linebackers?
I don't have them. I had Robert Quinn last year, but I got rid of him.
No. This season, you
I
have
don't
like
know.
4.
No, the other ones are Jock and I have Jock, Bolton, and Leonard, but they're all just linebackers.
Okay, you have. All right, never mind. I guess.
You can even look at right now.
He has TJ Watt as a DL. He has Von Miller as a DL. He has Bolton as linebacker. In his IDP, he has Jock.
But look at Brady's team right now, right there. Brady's team.
He has 4 linebackers.
5 linebackers right there. Right there on Brady's team right there.
Yeah, that's the flexibility of what a Sleeper does, and it is great.
That's amazing.
It's great. So
that was the most versatile. Talking about that, he has Micah Parsons, who now has that designation. He's got Chin, who's a linebacker / DB.
Are you trying to defend yourself? I'm praising you, man.
No, I'm just saying you have just, and then you have Isaiah Simmons.
What are you doing? You trying to start an argument? No, look, I'm giving you.
And then you got Isaiah Simmons, who I think will be the first person to have all 3 if the Cardinals play him the way they say they're going to.
If they play him the way that would be fantastic.
You imagine if Simmons had DL, linebacker, and DB?
Oh. Do you just put him as defense? He's just defense.
Yeah, I would throw him as IDP. I would throw him in the IDP spot and move around my linebackers DLs around and figure that out. While Simmons would be my IDP guy all around. I don't know. And then bye weeks, I would slide him in wherever he's at.
I don't know. If he starts putting up points, I might put him in my DB spot.
Yeah. So that's how I feel. But yeah, no, I mean that's how I feel about it. We're missing all of this script, man. He's wide receiver 1 RBI. He's talking about CMC. Keep this game energy when we buy it for 1 more. Look, man, I don't care about your CMC.
Yeah, you know what? He might do it for 1 or 2 weeks, and then week 3 he's gonna have 0 because he's gonna be hurt.
Do it for 3 weeks. Come at me. Do it for 3 weeks. Come at me. I will jump on your show, and I will apologize to you on your show if he does it 25 plus points 3 weeks row. If he does it 25 points 3 weeks in a row, I will jump on your show and I'll apologize.
Do we have week 4? Sorry, go ahead, Mark.
Do we have inner show spike bet? That's what that sounds like.
That's
right.
Inner channel spike bet. Let's go.
Be like, I was gonna say if he has like 100 points by week 4, then maybe we'll be like, okay.
But yeah, apparently there's an inactive in Debo's contract where if he doesn't, So yeah, no, he specifically wanted that. So
what you got to think about? What? I was going to ask you guys what you thought about Coro being out for the season.
Oh, that sucks.
Oh yeah, that sucks.
I know.
I don't think they were going to play him this season, anyways. Though.
No, they said that they had a plan where
they had packages for him.
Yeah, if by week 8 they had a losing record, they were going to start working Matt Corral more.
Because he's the fastest one there.
Mm-hmm.
So I was like, he's out for the entire season with the Liz Frank injury. Ooh, that's not good.
Yeah, that was bad.
Linebacker deal would be crazy. Yeah, talking about Simmons, but he so Your CMC comment makes sense, but no, I think I took it as fantasy from Sleeper, how that flexibility. You took as flexibility as a player in general, like
in the NFL.
That makes sense. But yeah,
It doesn't.
building the stream and sending the invite to that show shortly. All right, bro. Whatever. Look, if that happens, I will come on your show and I will apologize. But it's not gonna happen.
Hey, roster. So he put down his bet. What are you putting up if you're wrong about that?
If by week 3 CMC is hurt.
If he doesn't have not if he's hurt. If he's not averaging 25 points a game.
I love how Marvin instigates this. And he hasn't been here in months.
Right.
He's professional. He's professional.
That's why all the spike bets have been down since he hasn't been here.
Exactly. Marvin's out there, all spike bets are going down.
You owe me spike bets still, man.
Hey, where's he at? Is this how you do that? No, that's the wrong one. My bad.
You still owe me spike bets.
I was trying to.
Martin.
I don't know what I'm doing. Let me stop. Somebody else fix that. I was trying to single myself out, but somebody fix that. Yeah. Hey, roster, here you go. From the Nerd Huddle, I'm calling you out. If CMC doesn't have averaging 25 PPR points, it doesn't matter if I'm being 3. I'm the only one stepping up and repping for the Nerd Huddle.
True.
Hey, just let him do it. Just let him do it.
Go ahead.
I need the bet from you. We issued a spike bet about your CMC quotes. I need a guarantee from you. What you got? What you got? Put your money or your drink where your mouth is.
There we go.
Where's my spike?
What we got?
It's been thrown down. The gauntlet has been thrown down. See if you respond. Let's go, Anthony.
That was a Comcast remote, but that's okay.
It was his mic. He dropped it.
Now, hey, it was something. But speaking of people owing people, how many seasons is it going to take till I get my spike bets from you, Marvin?
Ooh.
What spike bets do I owe you?
The Montgomery one of the 1,250 yards, 5 spike bets that
man.
you said.
That was early last year.
Yeah. How many seasons is it going to take till I get the 5 spike bets?
I'll do them next week when you do the draft. How about that?
Wow.
Maybe not all 5 of them. I got to do parenting stuff.
I was like, I don't know. That's
So
a good idea.
It's going to be 5. It's going to be 1 now. One next
I got to
month.
put the other 4 on layaway, man. So
You're gonna get random videos of him taking shots in the middle of the night.
Right.
Yo, that's 2.
Oh man. Matt Corral, baby. I mean him.
Golden
Or Sam. I look like a Lego police officer. Darnold or a pastry chef on Baker Mayfield.
let go of the police officer. Oh man.
That was good. I got to find a picture. I got to Photoshop that together.
All right, here we go.
The Lego police officer.
Oh, here it is.
Response.
Go ahead. Somebody
I was
click
about to do it. What?
I thought Brian was about to. He said he was.
I'll do it.
Well, he put up $1 apparently.
Hey, it ain't even got to be
Okay,
money.
right. We do a gentleman's debt, $1 right.
So who's my running back? Number
Well,
one?
so you'll put CMC up against anyone?
You put him up against Jonathan Taylor.
So he said for us to pick a running back and to see who has the most average points.
Okay.
Or did
I'm saying you said the 25 plus PPR.
Yeah.
25
Yeah,
plus.
it don't gotta be a. Nah, we could do a morning spike shot.
Yeah, we just want a bet, spike bet. That's all I want.
Yeah, we were.
What's my limitations on who I can pick?
I mean, you can
Right?
pick. Yeah, because
I'm probably anybody.
I mean, we're talking about average per game because he's only going to play 3, and then like the other
The whole bet,
14 games.
because he's talking about RB1 now. So now I got to pick a player, or I thought the whole bet was whether he was going to
Well,
get
that's what
it
he said.
or not.
Well, that's why he said this after.
Yeah, the second
he said,
one.
or we just saying 25.
Or we just play the 25 point.
I think that's what we're going with.
So, like, when week 1 he gets 22 points, you lost already.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well,
I think he has
Or
to
week
average
1,
it. I think
he
it's
tears a
average.
hamstring and
Yeah,
we win.
yeah.
Average
By
25.
I
That's
think he has to average 25. I think that could be possible.
I would just take that
Anthony
because
is
that
just-
seems very unrealistic to me.
he's so high on this man.
Yeah.
I don't know why, man.
Does he live
I mean,
in like
he's
4
probably
years
gonna
in the
have
past?
one good game, and that's it.
And look,
I think
Yeah.
he plays. He's going to have a good game, but he can't continue to go do it. Like he can't continue to do these things. So he might
With
have
already
a great
bad
week.
knees.
I feel like CMC isn't old, but he's definitely old for the NFL, and he's definitely super old for running backs.
He's Todd Gurley
Yeah,
2.0.
Ooh.
Yeah, you've been saying that for a while. Yeah, that's not true.
He's Todd Gurley 2.0. If he gets hurt again, he's officially Todd Gurley 2.0. I'm sorry. I like the dude. He's really.
So he has talent. He's talented, but you know,
or he's putting it up against JT.
No,
so it'll be CMC versus
25,
JT.
Total points.
No, this was the original. No,
total points against JT.
That's the one. It's not gonna happen.
You can just do both. I think he'll lose both of those.
Whatever I want,
double lose.
I want that one. 25 points.
25 plus. Yep.
That's the one I want.
With regular PPR scoring, not no fancy stuff. I don't know how they do it over there.
We're in multiple leagues, so I'm sure we'll figure it out.
Around standard score.
Yeah, you can do just standard
PPR.
sleeper PPR, you know, whatever that he scores.
Oh, I can't believe he fell to me at that 113. Get out of here. Get out of here. 113.
Wait. This was everybody when he drafted CMC, and he was like, "Oh yeah, look what I got."
Oh my God! Wow!
There you go. There you go.
I don't know if you guys ever heard of Chiseled Adonis.
Chiseled Adonis.
Okay. Go ahead, read this. I already messed this up.
Yeah, I don't know if you guys ever heard of Chiseled Adonis
already, bro.
He does voiceover commentary for the NFL highlights and recap each week. And it's yours. It's so funny. He has nicknames and sound effects. You'll be laughing your butts off. It's a Chiseled Adonis.
I'm already looking at the Rob Riggle stuff. I already got in my tabs open. I'm watching it afterwards too.
Hey, what'd you guys think about this whole that Gruden nixed the Brady trade to the Las Vegas Raiders?
I'm not surprised.
So you heard. So Dana White yesterday. Yeah, Dana White yesterday said that John Gruden nixed the trade for Brady going to the Las Vegas Raiders.
Brady and Gronk.
I say Brady and Gronk.
Yeah,
going to the Raiders
on the year that they were going to. They won
2020. Yeah, I think it's 2020.
Yeah, they won the Super Bowl.
So Gruden
I'm
said
not
no.
surprised. Gruden was that type of dude. I want Alex Leatherwood. He smells like fine mahogany.
Done. Yes, 100%.
All right, 25 plus.
Here, look. So this is that Chiseled Adonis. This is one of the videos he did.
You done messed up, Aaron.
Come here.
I'm gonna break his neck.
Here I go.
Oh my God.
What the fuck? This man doing a BDSM domestic violence workout on the football field. Is this what it takes to become arguably the greatest defender of all time? To make matters worse, the victim wore number 69 but did no giving, only receiving. Homie trained his whole life, finally gets signed on the team, becomes a camp body only to get choked out on a daily basis in a warm-up drill by Aaron Donald. How do you even explain to your spouse what you did at work today? Practice was amazing, honey. We worked on erotic asphyxiation. Man's getting bullied for hire. Aaron Donald is notorious for choking people out during games. I guess we know why. I guess playing D-line must be boring. Man's transmogrified into the Undertaker and Kane. He's trying to be
You have no dignity.
Who approved this exercise? Josh Brown, O.J. Simpson, Ray Caruth, Ray Rice.
Oh, man.
Aaron abuse. No wonder Aaron Donald's the last man standing from his 2014 Rams draft class. But then again, Michael Sam is watching this footage like.
Oh, that's bad.
He's getting a sub from me. That shit is. He had other ones like non-football.
Ray Caruth, I can't believe he pulled that one. Oh my goodness, Ray Caruth. Oh man,
that was a good one. That's funny, man.
That was come on.
All right.
I Guess Tom Brady and Robert Gronk wasn't his type of Gruden grinders. I missed Tank. Can't say names.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I don't know, Tank. What's in store now? Since today's show was a curveball.
Well, I mean, shit. It was already an hour and a half, so we probably ended in a minute or so.
Oh yeah.
And we were all like super late.
Yeah.
So next week,
but next week we'll do the draft. Hopefully, Marvin be able to
with Anthony
negotiate another 5 more Saturdays.
Right, that's his name, Anthony.
Sunday.
Yeah, his name's Anthony. We call him Frazier.
Okay. Right.
His dad is
Bruce?
Batman.
That is Batman.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Hey. But yeah, we'll do it. We'll do it next Sunday. We'll start the stream at 10 and then start the draft like 10:15, 10:30 ish. We'll see. But yeah, I think that'll work. That'd be
Sounds good. Sounds good.
Yeah.
Sounds good.
But yeah, shit. I don't know if anybody's watching our replay. Let us know annoying shit you guys deal with in your league, or something you did that was annoying.
Yeah.
What was the tagline you made for it? That was a good tagline you made. I can't remember.
Yeah, that's the title. Like, annoying fantasy league moves. Don't be that guy.
Yeah, don't be that guy.
Yeah,
you're not that guy.
Yeah. What's going to happen next week to move the draft another week?
That'd be the bad commission league right there.
Well, we got a full week last Sunday.
Yeah. You miss it. You just miss it, man. That's what it is.
Thank you.
I did our guillotine league on my 10th anniversary still, and I'm still married somehow. I don't know. So that's possible.
Yeah.
It is. You just have to. You probably drafted when you were like what? When she was driving, or like when did you make your picks?
Every time she was looking. I was like, oh, she looked at TV.
Yeah, they're like, I gotta go to the restroom.
Oh, look what's over there. He's getting like ninja smoke bombs.
All right, man.
We're Batman of fantasy. But yeah, there's only one person I know that's gonna be on auto. It's gonna be Manny because he works every Sunday morning. So, but I told him that's cool. But I know he knows how to set lineups and shit like that. But
Marvin knows
cool.
that too.
Marvin does what too?
He knows that, man. Man knows how to set up lineups.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll click on it, man. Sorry.
Go ahead.
The bathroom
go for
it. Slow drafts. Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Just look. At some point, you got to go to the bathroom. That's look.
In 8 hours.
Just do it then. Let's set your QB limit to 3 in best ball if you auto draft. Yeah. That is good. Sorry. So what's up, man?
That would be real bad.
I mean, hey, best ball.
Good. I want to try best ball because I feel like I'll be good at that. Like, I just got to pick the players, and then it picks the best players for me. I'm like, all right, cool. I'm good with that. So, let's get out of here, guys.
Yeah, it's time.
Yeah, let's get out of here. Appreciate it, everyone coming in, hanging out. Rasta, love you, man. Appreciate it. Go check out Dynasty. Check out Dynasty Pylon. Check out Nerd Huddle. We're gonna be here every week helping you out with stuff like that. And then go check out Get Right Fancy with Anthony and Rasta over there.
Where's the banner to this? We're done here. This is the last show, right? Or next week? Next week's the last show. Where's the banner? I don't have the banner to this damn.
The last show. Yeah. What happened? What did I miss? This is the last show.
We'll be on Dynasty.
Oh, that's right. We didn't tell the new guy.
Yeah, sorry.
The Morning Spike. So if you're watching on the Morning Spike YouTube channel, we're still gonna be doing the Morning Spike. The only issue is we're gonna move it to just one channel only, rather than splitting you guys up, so we have a better community to one single channel on Sunday mornings. It'll be on the Dynasty Pylon. If you're on the Dynasty Pylon already, you ain't got to do nothing. So you're good. Just continue to watch and try and get yourself that 200 subscribe to get that second jersey. We're getting another jersey out. So
that's gonna happen soon.
Yeah. So if you're on the Morning Spike, jump over. But yep.
Nerd Auto.
That's in 2 weeks time ish. 3.
Yep. Yeah. So Morning Spike is going to be on Sundays on Dynasty Pylon. Tuesdays we're going to do Bears Talk and help you out with your waiver wire on Tuesdays over on Panda and Grizzly on the Nerd Huddle, and then Wednesdays Dynasty Pylon channel. You guys are gonna talk about probably a lot of other stuff. Get you ready for the week. Before the Thursday game, and then, like I said, every Sunday over on the Morning Spike on the Dynasty Pylon channel. Get all your sit and start questions and stuff like that. So, yeah, we're already on Tuesday. We were getting a bunch of questions, which was super fun.
That was real fun. It was a lot of fun.
Bunch of questions. So can't wait. That was like the little tease. Like, oh, here's a bunch of questions. So, all right, cool. Let's get out of here. Appreciate everyone in chat. We will see you guys next week. Oh, we got one more. I forgot about a draft and auto me about 4 carries. Huh? That sucks. There you go. Hit that like and subscribe button. Let's go.
Let's go.
Let's get out of here. Appreciate it. All right. Later. See y'all later.
Later.